The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he's anointed me to preach good news to the poor. He sent me to proclaim release to the captives, recovering of sight to the blind, to set at liberty those who are oppressed, and to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord. I suppose it's no wonder that Jesus' followers thought of him whenever they heard the prophet Isaiah. Because here was somebody who actually was living as Isaiah had described it. The kingdom had come, and it was being done in him, in their presence. It's no wonder that his followers began to call him the Messiah, the long-awaited one. And in time, his followers took it upon themselves that they would take the same challenge. They were going to live like Jesus did, because they saw it was true, that it was real, that it was doable, that it was the future breaking into the present. They would live like Jesus. They would trust God like Jesus did. They would not be afraid of God anymore. They would trust God, love God, because they were loved by God. They would forgive like Jesus. Even though everybody said, no, you can't forgive that. That's you got to have revenge. You got to have vengeance. You got to have something. Said, no, you forgive that person, because then the new world will dawn. You take risks like Jesus. You share your possessions like Jesus. You offer yourselves like Jesus did as a living sacrifice for the world's salvation, because out of your love of God and in Jesus' name, he caught the vision. So get you up to a high mountain, O herald of good tidings. Lift up your voice with strength, herald of good tidings. Lift it up and fear not, and say to all, behold your God. And you do so in Jesus' name. Amen.